who holds a 1-0 lead over Dennis. Here, but after winning, you'd expect him to be a very difficult test for Pashak. But so far, in the opening half an hour, the young Ukrainian seems to be the one in the driving seat here.
Nice ball, eh? Oof. That was close. Nice try by Pashak with that cheeky long ball over Ferran Torres, winning the header, but an offside. Good games, leading 2-0 over Nico Priamashvili. Nice recovery from Good Games in case he confirms the victory, but still early. Now the chance for Pashak.
10 minutes until half time. Pasha 1, Dennis 0. And Dennis having a really hard time dealing with Pasha's Barcelona. Chance for Dennis as the first half dwindles away to get a really good chance on the go. Here is Lewandowski into the box. It's Ferran Torres!
Indonesia with the equalizer. And it's Dennis Bernard with no celebration itself, scoring in a crucial moment before the halftime, Harry. He has to get on track in his chances to be on top of this Group C.
Well, Pasha's defence held up for the better half of the first half and almost hung on the entire way. But Dennis would not be denied.
I love the fake shot from Dennis when he was controlling Lewandowski. Just to put some nerves and some confusion over Pashak. And now is Dennis with the momentum. Ferran Torres with another fake shot. Ferran Torres with a third one. No! Dennis Bernard.
Well, that is the very best of Dennis. That is the very best he has to offer.
He got the momentum.
1-0 down to 2-1 up in a matter of moments. Wow.
Now, definitely, we saw some room of nerves from the John Pashak. And that was really dramatic when we will jump off the second match. Well, now the header to the post. We connecting Juninho, Chonata 2-1. Leading the Brazilian over Chonata. Now we'll put some counter-attack. It's a massive score for these two.
This is right Chonata. Chonata on the ropes here, Alex. Surely.
It is. Chonata has to score right after the lose against Killer. Is losing one again against Juninho now.
Wow.
It's 10 minutes left, Harry? It's now or never for Chonata. Look at the pass. Oh, no way. When it looks to be the equalizer, it went out. Damn. Still time. 7 minutes remain.
Still time, as you say. But that could be a chance that Chonata will live to regret. As Juninho here pushing with Barcelona. Of course, he won the Barcelona club event finals. He is their club event representative. So he knows this team inside and out. He was the second player to qualify for the World Finals. And Chonata's being frustrated here. Oh, he's won the ball back, though. That could be a costly mistake by Juninho. Can Chonata salvage anything? It's now or never. Oh, he can't quite poke the ball through. And there is the full-time whistle. Juninho 2, Chonata 1.
Superb, and important 3 points for Juninho. When the game is resumed now, Dennis Bernard leading 2-1 over Pashak. Wow, what a match, Harry. What a match.
It's a big result because Chonata, one of our favourites, Alex. We always do our research and take a look at who we expect to come out and survive these groups.
Yep.
And Chonata now is having to look elsewhere to see if he can still survive. Well, over here, Dennis versus Pashak. After the hour mark, it is Dennis 2, Pashak 1.
And seems to be a tough one for Chonata. which, yeah, after 2 defeats in a row. But now it's Pashak with the ball. The Ukrainian trying to combine between Ferran Torres and Lewandowski, which seems to be the main duo, no? So far in these World Finals. Alejandro Valde with that extra run to Dani Olmo. Could be Dennis to kill the score. It's Dennis! Great save. Wasn't the best decision so far among all of them he had at that time. But now the counter. But Ronald Araujo and hectic pace right now. Harry, 20 minutes left. 2-1 for the Indonesian guy, for Dennis Bernard.
That was a big chance to almost kill off the game there from Dennis, but Pashak, there's just some kind of an aura about him here. Rafinha on the ball for him as Torres takes the fast strike inside the box. 15 minutes left. Pedri here for Pashak. Oh, he's given the ball away. And now Dennis, oh, you can't invite him this type of chance. This is how he got his first in the game. And it's how he'll get his third as well.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Outside curler, Robert Lewandowski, player of the week, into the net. It's Dennis Bernard. 2 goals have in such a crucial moment, Harry, no? Where the Pashak was getting closer, more in some going back chances for both players. Dennis scoring again.
It's difficult, so difficult when you take the lead against Dennis. He is one of those players that you just have to cling on to that lead with both hands. Otherwise, he will find a way back. That's exactly what he's done here. 3-1 now. You would expect this to be a full-time result. Unless, is there time? Of course, on mobile, the clock does tick down so fast. You'd expect this one to be out of Pashak's reach, though.
No, I mean, definitely this game is not bad at all. I mean, you can lose this game after that victory on game 1, but you always want more. And now Dennis coming up with Rafinha, the fake shot inside the ball. Oh, another fake shot, leaving behind the defender. The third one. Oh, it's Rafinha with some yoga bonito on hands of the Dennis Bernard.
Dennis in control, a 2-goal cushion, and his goal difference is looking very healthy in this group as well, scoring 4 in his first match.
Yeah,
as for Pashak, he wants to try and power forward to keep this game a contest, but for now, Alex, I think this one is just out of his reach.
We see how important is nowadays the passing stats, no, for the players on eFootball. We see when they connect with Pau Victor, and now it will be the chance. Pedri inside the box. Pedri with the finesse, the double touch, another double touch. Oh! Freestyle, Dennis Bernard putting it. What a goal from Pedri! 4-1, and it seems to be enough for Dennis Bernard to clinch another 3 points so far in this group. Oh, lovely.
The very best of Dennis Bernard. He looks in final form in stoppage time, scoring his 4th. That is the 2nd match in a row he's scored 4. The final scoreline. It is indeed Dennis 4, Pashak 1. And that sees Dennis in a very comfortable position within this group. A strong result, and I think he's through to the knockout stages tomorrow, no matter what happens.
Yeah, because of goal difference, definitely I think so. Because that group C remains standing with Dennis 6 points. I think it's a good games with 3 after the victory over Nico Pramashvili, and Pashak with 3 as well.
Yep.
So mostly the 3rd round will decide if Pashak or Gu Games will join Dennis Bernard on quarterfinals from this Group C. I mean, great, impressive, good goals, drama. I mean, we just warm up, still early on the day. But every time, every hour, it's getting better and better, Harry.
It's seeming as if we see these players almost want to one-up each other, which is what we want to see at a World Finals. We know the level they can achieve. And all it takes is one player to step up. And then no one likes to be bested, so everyone's trying to up their game. We're seeing that so far. from Dennis, he looks dangerous. He for me looks to be the pick of the bunch from mobile so far, based on his results in the group stages. If he can carry that over to tomorrow, Alex, well, that world title and that trophy surely has his name just waiting to be put on it.
No, definitely. We all know on the Efootball mobile, you cannot control every single action what happened on the game, but which is true that Dennis Bernard on possession looks incredible, no? And the level of dominance that he has on the control of the ball, with those dribbling, with those fake shot that we haven't seen barely before in the previous matches. I mean, it's another level. No? Just to remind, they don't get the super cancel, which is so useful in console, but
of course,
with those fake shot, he can avoid that interception, that match and bottom from the opponent. So he's using it so well, and the last goal, Harry. Tuche.
Amazing.
Yep.
Truly the best of Dennis that we've seen so far anyway. We say that players like to one-up themselves. Looking at elsewhere, of course, I believe we say goodbye to Apria Mashvili, sadly, losing his opening 2 games. It's tough. Obviously, our Inter Milan champion, he looked very, very strong back in Milano, but sadly...
I don't know if he's 100%, but he will need to win by a lot of goals and expect Dennis to beat also a good game. So he has to. So actually, I won't say it's 100%.
That's a good point. Don't listen to me.
But it's quite low, the chances for our premiers, really. Well, we have ready someone.
Yeah. Don't listen to me, all right? The people you need to listen to are on the stage. Sugi, Yama, and Kate. Guys, over to you. Break down what just happened.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Alex. We got the man on fire. Monsieur Dennis on stage. Listen, mate, how'd you do it? You are rolling.
Yeah. Okay. Ya, aku mungkin harinya aku lagi beruntung hari ini. 2 match pertama bisa menang secara meyakinkan. Ya, yang target utama hari ini udah kecapai, yaitu lolos grup.
So I feel that I'm very lucky today. Like even during my first match and this match, I can win with like a clear clarity. So I have already accomplished my goal for today, which is to make into the next round.
Listen, you just said you were lucky, yeah? I don't think there's any luck with the footwork that you showed with Pedri, you know, and those 2 goals, the double Dutch in there too, mate. It's just superb stuff. I mean, listen, that was really quite incredible. Are you feeling pleased with yourself?
Ya, so far sih udah cukup puas lah sama 2 pertandingan pertama, tapi ya ini belum selesai, masih group stage kan. Ujian yang utamanya bagi aku tuh di knockout stage, dan ya target utama aku di sini, datang ke sini adalah untuk jadi juara dunia. Jadi ini belum selesai.
Well, I feel very happy about it, and with the very first 2 rounds, I already achieved my goal. However, this is not the end, because my main goal today is to be the world champion. So the next important stage, which is the local stage.
Knockout stage.
Knockout stage, yeah. And the knockout stage, I will also perform my best.
Well, best of luck with that, man. Seriously, you're on fire. You're a joy to watch. The devastating Mr. Dennis, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dennis, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you to you. I would also like to welcome onto the stage Juninho and Chonata-san too for a quick interview if possible. Thank you, guys. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's have some words from Chonata-san too to start off with. It's been quite a difficult start to the tournament. Tell us how you feel about it right now.
ครับก็เป็น2 แมตช์ที่ยากแต่ว่าก็ภูมิใจในตัวเองที่ได้มาตรงนี้แล้วก็จะทำให้เต็มที่แมตช์สุดท้าย
It is a very difficult match, but I'm proud of myself that get to this tournament, and I will do my best.
But we will see, because there's always something up Monsieur Chonata's sleeve. You know, the magic is there to be shown. So best of luck with that then.
ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. And over to you, man. Alex, take away the interview then, please.
Thank you. So let's first get in Portuguese for Juninho, the winner of the last match of Chonata. Juninho, prima di tutto parabéns pela prestação. Uma partida muito difícil contra um rival como Chonata. Para você, qual é a diferença de jogar contra um jogador como ele em Mundial?
É um jogo muito difícil, né? Meu adversário já é muito experiente também, joga muito bem. Foi um jogo bem equilibrado ali, consegui levar a vitória, né? E agora é concentrar para o último jogo aí e tentar buscar a classificação.
It's true because Juninho is still focused on to the next match because even with the victory against Chonata, he knows he's not already qualified to the knockouts. The last question, simple one. Para você, qual é essa sensação de jogar o Mundial a Japão, com toda a família, a casa? Mensagem para eles?
É uma sensação muito especial, né? Poder representar o Brasil aí. Meu amigo Carlinhos, que infelizmente não conseguiu jogar hoje. E mandar um abraço aí para todos que estão acompanhando no Brasil, né? Que já é de madrugada lá. E só agradecer aí o apoio de todo mundo.
a lot of people here running for the Brazilian from Juninho. He feels so proud, a unique experience to be here in Japan for the World Finals and sending all the love for the people rooting for him from home, and I'm sure it's a lot of them. So yeah, that's the words. Harry, Kate, still running this Group C and D.
Yes.
Did not decide yet.
Totally on fire. And it's good to hear some of the home support from Juninho's crew that we have here today. But I just was hoping that everyone really enjoys the country and the culture of Japan too. Okay, so Chonata-san and Juninho-san, thank you very much. And best of luck with your next battles then. Massive hats off to Alex too. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Right, let's have a look at the results again.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we got things rolling with Group C. And Dennis, explosive. Those are 4 goals per match, taking him to the top of the rankings for Group C. Gu's following up, but things are not yet decided between Gu and Pashak, representing Ukraine. Off we go to Group D. What's up with Group D? Yes, the man on form, Juninho, is up there. And Youssef Amara actually won against Killer M. It was a score of 1-0. Things obviously are not decided, and we shall see how that ends up. So best of luck with all our amazing superstars from Group D then. Okay, we'll see how it goes then.
That's right. I'm really looking forward to the next matches, seeing if maybe Dennis can keep up that 4 score for the third one. We'll see.
I mean, the great thing about Dennis is that he's so chilled, you know.
He's just got that confidence. I need that myself. I love it.
He's got some aura, you know. He's got some riz, big time.
That's right, that's right.
He's got the riz. Okay, over to our gentlemen, Alex and Harry. Off you go, take it away.
Yes, thank you very much, Kate and Harry on the stage. Sugiyama, thank you. Good translating and interviewing from yourself, Alex. He's a man of many talents. You just love being all over the stage and in the limelight.
Obrigado. Muito obrigado a todos. Obrigado.
Fantastic to hear from Juninho. He sounds in very high spirits and good form. Of course, still our final round of fixtures to be played across Groups C and D. We can see here the standings.
This is interesting. Yep.
This is so interesting, Alex, because of the way the fixtures have kind of laid out in front of us. I don't think anyone is quite eliminated yet from Group C, as you rightly pointed out. However, when you look at the goal difference from Apriamashvili, it's tricky. It's very difficult indeed.
Now, definitely. He needs to score like 7-8 games in his last match versus Pashak, but that seems to be impossible. But, you know, nowadays, nothing is impossible in this kind of competition. In the Group D, Killer M12, Youssef Amara, and Juninho will fight for those 2 spots in this Group D. And that match, Juninho, Youssef Amara, I'm 100% sure is plenty of drama. Because most likely, having Killer facing Chonata, that game definitely will be so intense.
So intense indeed.
I was wrong. It's Chonata facing Youssef Amara.
Right.
And Juninho, Killer M12.
With Chonata sadly mathematically eliminated, which match would you rather have? If you're one of those kind of 3 players vying for 2 spots, would you rather play someone that, you know, you have a chance to leapfrog? Or would you rather play someone that you think, you know what,
I mean,
you have nothing to play for anymore? You know, which one would you rather have?
I don't know. It's completely random, the feeling of how Chonata will face the last game, because Youssef Amara is a victory away to go through the knockouts, and I don't know if Chonata now, which is out of the competition, will bring us the best version of themselves. Now they have no pressure on himself, or basically is all completely out of the competition mindsets-wise. So, I mean, different to predict as every single game so far in Football Mobile.
Well, absolutely. We saw it just then, our fixtures for this round of matches. You also saw the predictions there between Chonata and Youssef Amara. Good to get a good look at Youssef Amara as well, our Tunisian representative here, making it to the World Finals. This is our last round of games.
Right, eh?
On mobile.
I didn't realize, to be honest.
That's crazy. And we saw it as well briefly on the stream, but in case you missed it and you're just joining us, our final round of fixtures in Group C, of course, Dennis, Gu, taking on each other, and then Pashak and Mashvili heading up against each other also. And then over in Group D, Chonata taking on Youssef Amara. That will be a very fun game indeed. And Juninho against Killer M. Big games. Big games to round off the group. And of course, we're still hearing radio silence essentially from what's going on in Group B. We still don't know what's happening over there, Alex, but what we do know is we have Efootball Mobile to watch here. Group D, our final round of matches. Chonata against Youssef Amara.
And here we go with the kickoff. Is Chonata trying to, you know, to have a solid end of the competition, when now the counter is Ferran Torres, is Youssef Amara, Ferran inside the ball, the pass back, Petri, and a save. Great save by Marc-André ter Stegen. It seems predictable, that pass back, and almost in. With all the 4 games simultaneously running up forward, we see Juninho leading 1-0 over Killer M12. That will put him virtually qualified to the knockouts.
Oh, look at this though. Look at this from Chonata.
To the post. So unlucky. That outside cooler by Robert Lewandowski. And Chonata, which for the moment so far is not having the right timing and the right timing. Lucky at the end of the day is all about to be having your day, let's say.
Well, one thing Youssef Amara will enjoy hearing, if he's not, of course, too locked in, is the fact that there is a goal, as you said, in that other match. Because he is jointly contesting this kind of Group D situation, isn't he, Youssef Amara? Still in contention towards the top, and it's very important, despite Chonata being mathematically eliminated, to keep him at bay and get your own business done here. As Dani Olmo for Chonata can start to pour forward. Rafinha with some step overs, this time dispossessed.
When we see Pashak, the young Ukrainians, leading 2-1 over Nico Preamashvili, that will put him with 6 points, forcing Gu Games to beat Dennis Bernard. Still a lot of action, a lot to be decided in this last round of Group C and D on mobile. And we see now Chonata with the cross, Pedri looking for Lewandowski. And with the clear, Youssef Amara breathing a little bit with that pressure that Chonata is putting it over him right now.
Chonata really starting to suffocate now. Nice double touch as well. That one, though, not on target, but very, very close. As we do see a half-time scoreline over in Group C. Pashak and Mashvili.
We got the equalizer of Killer M12, Harry. 1-1, that game running aside where Juninho won, Killer M12 won. Still open that Group D as well. Unbelievable. No one is dominating so far the groups.
10 minutes until half-time. Frankie de Jong now for Youssef Amara, starting to move forward as Torres ventures into the box. But is dispossessed on his way through. 5 minutes until the interval. That's a really nice pass from Chonata here with Pedri and Rafinha.
Oh, what a block. Cubarsí. Quickly kicking forward. Gerard Martin looking for Lewandowski and maybe rushing too much. Youssef Amara completely, suffering, struggling, having a hard time. Rafinha can't catch the ball. Chonata getting closer, but not enough. When we go, a 1v1. It's good games. It's Rasmus Haaland! Good games right before the halftime. What a way to open the score. Because he needed Harry. He needed a win to qualify. Wow, what a momentum.
This could be a very, very big goal for Gu.
Look at that, Rasmus Haaland with that cheeky dribbling,
Very
on that
cheeky.
round of Marc-André ter Stegen. Look at the timing right before the halftime. When we move on to the game, Chonata versus Youssef Amara. We're starting the second half 0-0. No goal so far.
Well, that is a big goal. I'm glad we got to see it, Alex,
Christensen.
over in that other game. Of course, Gu, don't forget, last year was the representative of Inter, made it all the way to the final of the World Finals. Fell short there. He has a chance to make the knockout stages thanks to that goal we just saw against Dennis.
Pashak is winning 5-1 over Nico Pramashvili. Pashak will get 6 points. Good Games have 6 points, and Dennis have 6 points right now, virtually. So we'll see. My goodness, how close it is to qualify to the knockouts. Oh, details. But now it's Chonata. Ferran Torres! Finally, it's Chonata finding a way to score and lead in this game 3.
Well, that is a goal that could simplify things over here in Group D. As Chonata gets the goal that puts Youssef Amara now into kind of unknown territory. He doesn't know where he stands within the group. He is not sure what's happening elsewhere.
We move to the game from Good Games to Dennis. Sprinting of action. 30 minutes remaining in both of the games. Harry, anything can happen.
Anything can indeed in this game. Gu, thanks to that goal we saw just before half-time. 1 to the good against the current group leader, Dennis, who has been scoring goals for fun so far.
Seems really comfortable. Good Games playing with this Manchester United, not so often just by the players. Basically, he's the only one in this competition. We got the equalizer as well before to announce 2-2 between Killer M12 and Juninho.
Oh, that's over in Group D.
Wow, everything is so tight. Potential goal of Killer or Juninho will put them through the next round. So we'll see. In the meantime, we'll have a long through for Good Games that so often is so important, and most likely he will try to connect with Joshua Sirkse. We'll see South pieces playing short. Maino. Drogo Hector for recovering that ball for Dennis Bernard. That he needs a goal to secure a spot, his spots into the knockouts.
Well, just over 20 minutes left. Gu currently in control. That's a nice ball, but Diallo just can't get his balance back.
We got an update at the end of the match. Juninho 2, Killer M12 2.
Ooh.
So all the eyes as well on that Chonata Youssef Amara, because most likely if Youssef Amara cannot do something against Chonata, that will be on benefit of Juninho and Killer M12.
It would be great to see the Nepalese player make it into the knockout stages. Killer M, what a day he's had today. for now.
Dennis in
Final
possession.
10 minutes left. Dennis 1-0 down against Gu.
8 minutes left.
Gu just seems well in control here at this point in time as
we
well.
go.
We have seen another goal in that other game, but well, Gu's moving the ball forward here with Dallo as well, maybe trying to kill off some clock here in the final dregs of this game. He's actually crossed the ball in, maybe catching people off guard. He's still giving saves here as Dortmund is there. And as we cross over into the 90th minute, Gu still has the ball.
We got the equalizer of Josef Amara over Chonata, but let's keep it at the end of this match between Gu Games and Dennis.
Well, there we
that
go.
Will be the victory, Harry, of Gu Games. Finally made it at home soil.
What a game between those two, and what a group stages we have had from the Mobile World Finals here at the eFootball Championship 2025. I'm struggling to get my words, Alex, just purely processing exactly what's happening within the groups after those set of results. I mean, until we make it official, anyone could be through.
There's basically no. Josef Amara has drawn at the end against Chonata. The victory of Gu Games against Dennis, that will put with a tie on points Dennis, Gu Games, and Pashak on 6. And the other hand, on Group D, the draw of Juninho against Killer M.
I think it's good for those two.
Let's see. Let's confirm the results later in. But it is crazy how drama is coming up in Group B, C, and D on eFootball mobile platform. You know, that's crazy. Les Gege, who has won all the 3 games, the rest of the groups will be... We're crazy so far.
I mean, I don't know how you follow this when you're console. Of course, we still have the console group stages to come later on this afternoon, Japan time, of course, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for joining us. But that was just a difficult set of matches for me to really process. I mean, Chonata coming in was one of the favourites, then loses 2 in a row, and that's how quickly your World Finals can disappear, and your entire season can disappear from under your feet if you don't start the World Finals in a proper way. It can all be for nothing.
And especially him, as I was watching his competition last week, and I thought that mentally he was on the right timing on his career to perform and to do something else big. But at the end, he leaves the competition with only 1 point, and I'm sure he's quite disappointed because such a player as him, he only comes for the victory, for becoming world champion, and all the rest than become world champion is not enough. But, you know, that's the highest competition. You need to keep trying, you know, and raise up next year to have more chances to become world champion.
My question to you, Alex, is after all the games we've seen so far today on mobile, have you seen a standout player that has looked to you ready to be the new world champion? Of course, Rentau, the reigning champion, not here this year. There is going to be a new world champion. Have you seen one amongst the crop that we have witnessed over the last 2, 3, 4 hours?
You made me the worst question so far at this point. No, I'm the lucky one. We are the lucky ones, and we are following the 4 games at the same time. And I believe day one could completely easy being the opposite of what will happen on day 2. I have the feeling that no one has really dominated at all. We have seen Gege, but I need to see if Gege will be that sharp tomorrow as it is today. From my experience, competition that takes 2 days, it's really difficult to be sharp on both days.
It's a different day.
We have seen in previous years, someone dominating group stage weren't able to barely pass the first round on day 2. Some others struggling on group stage. In the case of Mayageka was really struggling last year, and then on day 2, he was simply amazing and well-deserved world champ. So, I mean, nothing to predict. I mean, definitely I won't predict anymore on mobile. That's my point, because, man, it's all against the odds in practically every game.
It really is, and it's an important note that we have the general public joining us here in Shibuya tomorrow as well. So if you feel nerves in any way, the public we expect to join us, there's going to be a fair amount of people
Definitely.
here. It's going to be a different kind of atmosphere than behind closed doors where we're playing the group stages. That can only add to the nerves. So yeah, you had a good day one, but that doesn't guarantee you're going to have a good day two, as you rightly pointed out.
Exactly, and mostly for them, they will have already Daiki representing Japan at the day two tomorrow, and maybe we'll see if Good Games will make it or not. So yeah, also for the locals coming up for tomorrow, we'll have someone to root for, and I'm sure the atmosphere will be simply unbelievable, because esports, ladies and gentlemen, it has to be offline. Offline, the experience for players, for everyone, is such a big advantage compared to online. And I'm sure the experience for the players to play right behind with such a big atmosphere, with public, with that such a big stage we have for this year is simply a memory that I'm sure they will remember forever.
I certainly will be remembering it for some time, Alex. It has been a fantastic mobile group stages. I mean, we've seen so many players step up to the plate. And of course, we're still waiting to make things entirely official. We are waiting to hear the results of those sudden death extra time games from Group B. We saw the fantastic action from A and C and D. It's so tough to call at this point. You really just are not sure which way the entire tournament could go. It just depends on who will turn up tomorrow. As for today, though, I've got to ask, we saw plenty of games. Is there one that really stands out in your mind? Because we saw plenty of goals, lots of games. I think there's one in my mind. I just want to know if you are aligned as I am on this one.
I think so. You can say it to the camera.
No, but I asked you.
I don't know. Plenty of games. Also, even with that chaos of multi games happening at the same time, we were not maybe joining every single game at the end. But yeah, you're right. I think it's all about Gege playing, maybe, in my opinion. What do you think? I think overall Gege is in my spotlight today, but I think I'm not aligned with you on the best game so far today.
You don't think?
I don't know. Please, let me know.
It's tough because we've been jumping around. You've had your eyes across all the different games. It is quite difficult to really pick one. I think probably Gege's comeback against Daiki. I think that was a very big game. I think so. In a complete overview, I think it was the more complete game. No? In Group A, yeah, because those two, of course, the two that came out of the group. So we're expecting those two tomorrow to be very difficult to beat.
In terms of skills, I will say Dennis. Those double touch fake shot, I haven't seen that often in any other players, and the timings, especially the timings, were right. So I mean, he is doing so well, but at the end of the day, he lost the last game. He ended it with 6 points. We are waiting confirmation. If I'm not wrong, he should be in for the amount of goal he scored. But I know everything will be decided if Good Games or Pashak will join him in the knockouts. But let's be patient. Let's wait the confirmation. Let's wait the interview that will coming up in a few minutes. And then that's pretty awesome. No, I mean, for the people coming playing at home on Efootball Mobile, the meta, is always to make those double touch and quickly those stunning shots. But guys, at this level, they all know how to stop those actions. That's why you don't really see them often, no? Yep. But when people you see on social media, oh, the meta is always the same, people doing double touch and then stunning. But we all know the meta, and so we are prepared to stop this. So that's why sometimes an easy gameplay, an easy play, it becomes so useful at this stage, no? And especially what we mentioned before with the nerves. You are maybe sometimes overthinking, expecting that your opponent will do something wonderful, and then the most simple pass works on at this level. You have to experience it, to be honest. But yeah, sometimes it's real.
It's muscle memory. And I think when you're at your most nervous, at your most scared, maybe, these competitors do just revert back to the more natural instincts, of the play style. So you're right. I think sometimes we do see a lot of those predictable actions kind of not be the obvious route for them to take. I want to ask you, Alex, before we jump to the interview, tomorrow you and I, there's lots of activities to do here. We're going to have some games, right, on the mini games, yeah?
I'm warming up. I will show you my football skills of the game.
Winner buys dinner, right? No, loser buys dinner?
Think so.
Okay.
Winner
buys dinner?
No. Well, let's see. Let's
We'll
decide later
advise
on.
it. We'll figure it out off camera. For now, though, we have Sugi and Kate on the stage to make things official, guys. Over to you.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Alex. A bit of banter going on over there. But on stage, we have the formidable Gusan. Gusan, congratulations. おめでとうございます。Tell us how you're vibing then. Gusan, 今のお気持ち聞かせてください。
そうですね、やっぱり最後の試合が本当にライバルだったのですごい緊張しましたけど、しっかり勝利して明日につなげることができてとても嬉しいです。
So last match in question was one of my big rivals, but just over the moon, happy and to be able to make my way to the formidable knockout stage tomorrow. Let's ask him, he just talked to us about beating his rival, but, actually coming face to face with a rival during the group stages. Let's see if that means something big for tomorrow. グッさん、こうやってライバルというふうにね、表現されましたけども、このいわゆるグループステージの状態で、結構強敵ライバルと対戦して、それは明日に向けて勝ったっていうことは相当なエネルギーになったりとかするんじゃないですか。いかがでしょうか。
そうですね、とても自信につながりますし、次の相手に対しても結構強い人を破ったっていうプレッシャーを与えることができるので、明日に向けて素晴らしいつなぎができたんじゃないかなと個人的に思ってます。
This win certainly has turned the groove up for my confidence levels, but it's also giving some extra vibes, some messages to show that I'm confident to my next opponent. So yeah, just really looking forward to tomorrow. We have a lot of our local Japanese fans out there watching this Haishin, this day today. Let's have some words from Gus-san to our Japanese fans too. 日本のファンの皆さん、応援している方々たくさんいらっしゃると思います。皆さんに向けて最後に一言いただけますでしょうか。
いや、本当に応援が力になりましたし、いろんなコメントを見て1試合目の悪い流れを断ち切ることができたので本当に感謝しています。ありがとうございます。グッさんはコメント見たりとかするんですね。めちゃくちゃ見ます。めちゃくちゃ見ます。ありがとうございます。Okay, so he's bigging up his fans and his local Japanese supporters. He's looking each comment, every single one of them, and he definitely is feeling your love towards him, and he's convinced and confident for tomorrow too. Gus-san, おめでとうございます。ありがとうございました。Thank you very much, Gus-san, making his way to the knockout stage tomorrow. Number 38 on his back. I would like to welcome also onto the stage another formidable character making his way towards the knockout stage. Yusef Amarai. Yusef-san, where are you? Yusef-san. And then also we have Lana-san from working as a translator too. First of all, a big congratulations and tell us how you feel about this beautiful situation making your way into the knockout stage.
أنا سعيد جدا بهذا الفوز وترشح للدور القادم. كانوا مباريات صعبة لكن الحمد لله قدرت أترشح.
It was really a very tough competition, but I was really glad to be here and I gave it my best shot.
Now, thank you, Yusef. Tell me what it means representing your country, but also coming to Japan as an experience. How is that?
نعم إنه فخر كبير لي أن أمثل بلدي تونس هنا في اليابان.
I'm very, very proudful to be representing Tunisia. I'm so glad to be here.
Tell us, is there a big following and a lot of players out in Tunisia amongst your friends, but the country too? You guys love eFootball?
نعم بالطبع هنالك العديد من اللاعبين في تونس ولهم مستوى عالي جدا ولكن لا توجد بطولات رسمية يعني في تونس
Okay, I think he's a little bit nervous, but he's saying that there's not a lot of official competitions in Tunisia, but they really like football. It's one of the, I think, the favorite sports there.
I mean, I think we have a lot of comments coming from Tunisia, but there's a lot of comments out there that I wish I could understand in Arabic too. I wish you all the best. Maybe one last question. What can we expect from you from the knockout stage approaching tomorrow?
هو بيقول في الآخر إن هو يتمنى إن الناس كتير تتفرج عليك وأنت متوقع إيه من بكرة المباراة بتاعت بكرة؟
أتوقع كل شيء أستطيع الوصول إلى النهائي ولما لا الفوز.
I'm really excited. I hope I will make it to the finals.
Well, the best of luck then. Our guy from Tunisia, Youssef Amara, thank you very much and good luck tomorrow. Lots of respect for Lana-san too then. Thank you very much, Lana-san. All right then, let's have our results. Oh, it's been scintillating. It's been exquisite. It's been fascinating. Okay, so our results for the mobile section, Group C and D. Let's have it. Can we have our results? Can we have our results?
All right.
Okay, so here we have it. So the explosive Dennis found some difficulty against Gusan, but he goes through. And you know, my respect, my love, my heart out for Pashak from Ukraine.
Yes.
You know, he doesn't go through according to the goal differences. But listen, he left his heart out there, you know, big time. So massive respect to Pashak, but also to the people from Ukraine. And also, of course, to our love, lots of love to our people from Georgia with Apria Mashvili, superstar from both of them. Okay, best of luck with the future. Over on to Group D. Group D, Janho. Janho goes through with Youssef Amara and Killer M, a valiant effort from Nepal. Comes in third place. And unbelievable how Chonata has actually ended in fourth place. But, you know, he's an absolute legend of the game, so we're sure that he'll be back with some more flair and some more flamboyance. So thank you very much. So I think that is it for our mobile group. We'll be hopefully restarting roughly around 4:20. 4:20. And we'll be updating you with what's been going on with that formidable Group B too later on, hopefully.
That's right.
Yeah, I want to know. I haven't got to know what's been happening, so I really want to know about that too. But yes, good luck to all our players making their way to the knockout stage. But first of all, let's have like a half an hour break then. Thank you very much.
Sounds good. We will see you all soon.
All right. Catch you guys later. Thank you.